Today, we're diving into Trimps, one of the deepest and most surprisingly addictive incremental games out there. In this video, I'll show you the early game, the upgrades that matter, and how to set yourself up for success. Let's start at the beginning so you can follow along. When you first load up Trimps, the game looks incredibly simple, but don't let that fool you. You'll soon see how hours can go by without you even noticing. Everything starts with food. You'll want to gather 10, then switch to wood and gather 10 as well. With that, you can build your first trap to trap your first Trimp. You can then turn that Trimp into a farmer or a lumberjack to automatically gain food or wood passively. You then want to do the same thing again to unlock the next resource, science. While your Trimps keep gathering food and wood, you want to focus on getting some science to unlock your first upgrade, because for only 10 science, you'll be able to send your Trimps out to fight the native wildlife. When you click fight, a Trimp goes out to wipe out the first zone. Some cells have rewards in them that you can claim by clearing out that cell. Now, that Trimp will eventually succumb to his wounds, so you'll have to keep making more traps while this is going on, so that you can send more out to explore and fight. The question mark in the 5th cell we just cleared unlocked shields, the first piece of equipment for our Trimps. We can spend some wood to build them to increase the health of our Trimps. From clearing the 10th cell, we can research Bloodlust, but that allows us to let our Trimps go to battle on their own. Now that they've started breeding, they'll send out a brave warrior whenever the housing fills up. And speaking of housing, we can now build huts for them to stay in. The more we build, the more Trimps we can have, and the more Trimps we have, the more workers we can have to gain us resources. So we definitely want to build some. Clearing cell 20 lets us equip the Trimps with daggers to increase their damage. While progressing through the zone, we've also unlocked new jobs for the little guys. We can now force them into the mines, or make them into scientists to earn passive metal or science. But we also found out about boots, which we can now make to give the Trimps more health in return for metal. This is the point where we can build barns to increase our food capacity, and also sheds to increase our wood capacity. From clearing the first zone, we get the greatest reward of them all, coordination, because teamwork makes the dream work. After researching that, we'll be able to send out 2 Trimps at the same time to fight together to help clear more difficult enemies. We'll also pick up speed farming, speed lumber, and speed miner to teach our Trimps to collect those resources just a little bit faster. The next thing we're going to build is a gym, so our Trimps can get absolutely shredded, letting them block 4 incoming damage for each gym we build them. It took a little while, but we are now going to teach them coordination, because DreamWorks makes the You can see just how effective that is. And while they completely rip through the beginning cells of Zone 2, we're going to focus a little bit on ourselves. We want to get our own efficiency up, doubling our productivity in all the resources we collect manually. Just kidding, we're not going to be selfish. We want to keep building more gyms and making more shields, daggers, and boots to keep making our Trimps better. But also make some new maces and helmets that we just unlocked. All of this really helps our Trimps taking down all of the obstacles standing in our way of clearing Zone 2. But of course that is no problem for our shredded little guys, doing it with ease and letting us research coordination again, so that we can send them out to fight in groups of 3. But that's going to be it for our first look at this cool game. So here's a quick recap if you want to start this journey for yourself. Keep your resources balanced, don't leave one neglected because you will need them all. You want housing early, the more Trimps you have, the faster you can gather resources, so build a hut as soon as you unlock it. And that goes for all the equipment as well. Even the basic dagger is a huge jump in damage at first. The early game is quite active and fast, with many upgrades getting unlocked, so keep up with them. In the next episode, we'll push deeper into Zone 3, unlock trainers, and start seeing how the game really opens up. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, drop a comment if you want the series to continue, and subscribe so you don't miss it.